Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. I think it's still before noon. Hell, I don't know. It don't matter. You awake? You here? Grand Rising. Um, I'm sharing this with my tribe for real. You see me? You see me? I had my hair sectioned off to shampoo and condition today. But to be honest, I just think I don't. I love doing hair. I love hair. Mine has not been joyful for me lately, and I don't know. Anything that is weighing me down in any kind of way, and this has been a journey for a long time. Any kind of thing that feel like baggage, and it don't feel like joy, and it don't feel like I ain't expecting life to just be one big ass playground. But if I'm here and I'm alive, I at least want to fucking enjoy it. And whatever the fuck brings me joy in the process, along the way with whatever comes along, because you can't control life and all that shit, all the things. But some stuff that is in your control, it's in your power to do for yourself first. For yourself first. So you can be okay with and for everybody else. But my hair, I got a story. I remember when I was little, my best friend name was Ned, and we went to her mama's house in Paducah. One weekend, I had long ass pretty hair growing up. My mama put so much effort. Thank you, mama. All of them. We used to go get our hair done regularly. Like, hair and taking care of it was a thing that was very important. My hair was beautiful, and I thank my mama, my grandmama, because they the ones that made them salon trips wasn't cheap. We kept our fucking hair done though. Miss Inez, Saucy, Alice, what was her name? Quita with the braids. Like, my hair stayed on point, and I fell in love with hair from when I was like little. I was probably about career age. I was starting to do my own hair. I remember walking to Family Dollar with my own money. Cause back then I could move around. I was about 6 or 7. Matter of fact, I wasn't as old as Career. I was 6, able to go around and do my own thing back then. Walk, cross the highway, all of that. Went to Family Dollar. I might have been a little older than 6. Whenever Family Dollar opened in the bottom, I went down there. They was fresh, like they just opened. So however old that was, I walked down there with my own money, and I remember looking on the shelf in the hair section, and I got me a bottle of Revlon. I think it was Ocean Breeze, if they even sell it still. Ocean Breeze shampoo and conditioner. Because when I first washed my hair, when I first shampooed my hair for the first time myself, I used some Dawn dish detergent. Boy, I remember my hair locking up like some motherfucking Brillo, like a goddamn Brillo pad. It was locked up. And I just knew I had to do something before my mama got home, because she was going to lose it if she came home and my hair was like that. So I went to Dollar Store. I asked Mother if I could go to the store. I went down there, got me some shampoo and conditioner, came back, shampooed and conditioned my hair with that Revlon, and did my own hair. Like, when Mama got back home, because I hated getting my hair done, I showed her, look, Mama, I can do my own hair now. And she was like, oh, snap. Like, she was impressed. And from then on, I started doing everybody else's hair. Because they was like, shoot, I could sit in the salon and watch whoever. That's the main thing I loved about going to the salon. Just to sit back and watch the process of everything that they was doing in there. It was like magic to me. And I would watch what they would do. And I would come home and practice. I would do the French, back in the day, French rolls and updos was a big thing. So I got them jokers down pat. Like, I was doing my thing. I didn't really get the finger wave thing down. Everything else though, if I could see it and I could practice, I got this. I got it. And anyway, I remember going to stay with Net Mama one weekend in Paducah. And me and Net went to the mall. And it was a salon, Regis or whatever, in the mall. And I got my first, like, big chop. Before it was even a thing. I was still in high school and I got my first big chop. It was a white lady in there. Best haircut I ever got in my life. When I tell you, she couldn't style it though. worth a damn. But with whatever technique she used to cut it, she got me together. And I had her cut my hair, and then I came home and did my own styling, because it was just no. It was a no. But she was on point with the scissors and the clippers, and she did me a low regular, like not a low regular, she did me a pixie cut. And it was so cute, and I was so happy about it. And Ned was like, oh, your mama gonna kill you. Your mama gonna kill you, because she knew how serious hair was. So I'm like, nah, it's my hair. It's mine. You know how sassy girls be. Oh, God. Anyway, boy, I got back home, and my mama saw my hair all cut off. Ooh, wee. It was smoke in the city for a minute, and then she realized, I mean, you can't deny it. It's cute, ain't it? Ain't it cute? And then it kind of grew on her, and then she realized, you know what? She happy. I ain't got to do her hair no more. It's her hair. I was in high school at this point. So somebody always having something to say about my hair or my body or what I do with anything that got to do with this. Like, I came here in this body. Ain't nobody else come in here. I share my body with my children. But as far as living in this body 24/7, ain't nobody living in here but me. So it shouldn't be nobody else having no too much to say about the fuck I do in it and with it. If it ain't hurting you or bothering you, and I'm happy, it ain't hurting nobody. Anyway, I'm inviting y'all into this experience because this here and these here is about to have a motherfucking party. I don't know what the final style gonna be. It might be a low regular. I'm gonna experiment a little bit and see, but I'll be back in a few. This what we got so far. I don't know if it's gonna stay mohawked out. I gotta see what to do with this top part. I don't know. Alright, so this is where we at right now. I fucked my ear up too. Going too fast. Anyway, this is what we got going on so far. I got flakes and shit. And that's like, I hate that shit, but I got a formula I've been working on to get that going. Like, get that under control or eliminate it or whatever. But yeah, I got a whole ass product line, y'all. Except for shampoo. I got leave-in cream, detangling, moisturizing spritz, and I'm still working on the hair grease / pomade, whatever. I do a hell of a fucking oil too, infused with herbs and stuff. And I haven't got a recipe down pat. Like, not down pat. I haven't gotten a recipe that I stick with, because I change up so much. There's so many different herbs out here that's so amazing. And like, picking one that's my favorite, I tell you what. Marigold. Calendula. Ooh. Everything that I make from now on, marigold can be up in there. That is the first herb I ever used when I very, very first started formulating my own hair products. Like, I've always been in the hair, but when I started making my own stuff, and y'all, I ain't too much telling nobody this story, but what got me into, like, I grew up being taken care of from the kitchen. Like, I ain't go to no bunch of doctor visits and shit. My mom and them went to the kitchen whenever we was sick or anything. Like, I ain't do no bunch of doctor shit growing up, shots and shit like that. But if I had something going on, my mama, that was my healer. And Ma always had something in her kitchen to get you together. Period. I didn't get this shit from no new age motherfuckers out here selling any fucking thing. This shit came in my fucking DNA. My mama and them is the reason why I love herbs and I love like home remedies or whatever. They didn't have no titles and names for this shit. This some new age shit. I'm telling y'all. Anything that got a title to it or a name to it, and especially a fucking price tag, that ain't our ancestors' way of doing shit. Most of them gave away what they made because it was for the tribe. Anybody trying to get paid off of nobody in the tribe? Anyway, today is different. We got to pay for everything today. Like a roof, food, clothes, all of it. It ain't that no more. So it's a lot different than it was. I'm grateful for my foundation though. I'm grateful for growing up around the people who raised me. And that's it's deep inside of me. And it's flowing through all of my children. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for all of my ancestors. Because I wouldn't even be here if it was not for them. Anyway. I started when my mama first got sick. It was like, oh, hell no. This ain't about to work. I know it's something out here that can help her. Something out here that can get that shit all the way out of her. Like I knew it inside of me. So I searched it. It wasn't no whole bunch of internet shit back then. I had a flip phone and I did have a computer. And I searched like natural cures for cancer and shit. And I came up on this nurse. I think she was out of Canada. And she healed somebody using just herbs. And I was like, bam, that's it. So I went to one of my mama's appointments with her. And when we left that appointment, I wasn't trying to hear nothing the doctor was saying. It was kind of like, fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck what he talking about. Mama, let's run by the Golden Carrot and see what they got in there. So we walked in the Golden Carrot. It's this health food store downtown in Paducah. I don't know if it's still open, but we went in there. And I was telling the lady at the front desk, like I looked around at first by myself. Then I was like, you know what? She working here. Surely she knows something. I was like, okay, I'm looking for something on a cellular level that will kill cancer. So she pointed us in the right direction. And so we ended up with these drops. One of them called Cell Power. And I forget what the other one is. One was for specific down to the cellular level. And one was like for her overall well-being. We got both of them. And we started, as soon as we got in the car, we cracked that bottle open. I'm putting a couple drops in her Coca-Cola. And I put a couple drops in mine. Because I'm not about to have you doing some experimental shit I ain't willing to do. So we're going to do it together. I put a couple drops in hers. She put a couple drops in mine. And y'all know mama. She's with the flavors and stuff. If it don't taste right, she's not fucking with it. So she was like, oh, I don't like its taste. This tastes like such and such. I was like, it's just a little lemony. It's all right. It's a little lemon. Just drink it. It's good for you. It's good for you. Mama, just drink it. So she did that. And every meal we putting the drops in. Every meal. Sometimes I had to sneak them in there because I saw that she wasn't doing it. So we sneaking drops. I'm sneaking drops in her shit. Yes, you are about to do this. So we went back to another doctor's appointment like a couple weeks later. Her tumors is shrinking. And the doctor was like, they shrinking. Now he had already told her this ain't no something that's operable, blah, 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 and all of that shit. And he said, I don't know what it is you doing, but keep doing it. Like he didn't know what the fuck she was doing that was helping her. He couldn't do nothing to help shrink her tumors except for radiation treatments and chemo. And y'all know chemo kill everything. And radiation, at the time, they didn't have, like they had radiation treatment. They didn't have the little nanotechnology that sends it in there and targets the specific cells that it needs to kill. Like it does damage to everything it touches. So that's radiation, period. That's why I got out of that field. I didn't like pushing that button knowing I'm fucking somebody's cells up. So somebody up on a cellular level. I don't want to be responsible for that. If I can't help you, I ain't doing shit. Period. I won't do a damn thing. But that's why I got out of that field. The money was gonna be popping, but fuck all that. Like fuck that. I get paid to help you die. Nope, not I. At least not on purpose. But yeah, that's where that got started. And I also experienced something else that bothered me to the core. Like once you tell everybody or share, or once people get wind of you having something going on with you, the way that they talk about you and your situation, it was never uplifting and like life-giving. Oh my God, and the despair and whatever. Like, we spend all this time in church every Sunday. What for? Like, what the fuck are we doing this shit for? It's like a waste of time to me, a waste of time, a waste of gas, a waste of motherfucking outfit. I don't have to go up in this building to do none of this bullshit. And we ain't about to practice it outside of here. Like, why the fuck are we doing this shit? So anyway, I ain't about to get into all of that. I'm just talking about me and what I came to, like, the conclusion that this shit ain't working. Why the fuck am I doing this? It's insanity. I keep doing the same thing a different kind of way this time. Let me try a little different flavor with it. Nope, it don't work still. I don't care what kind of icing. I don't care what kind of seasoning. This shit ain't it. So let's do something else. So anyway, the herbs, we saw them work. I saw them work with my own eyes, with my mama, on the motherfucking test results. So it was like, yeah, mama. And my mama was saying, I want to heal. I want to heal. I don't care what them doctors are saying. I want to heal. But in the noise in the background, everybody's like giving her the advice, like, let's go ahead and get these papers signed. Let's go ahead and, oh my God. Anyway, fast forward. That's what got me on the journey. I kind of said fuck that shit for a minute after she passed. All laying hands and praying and all that shit. Kind of was like, man, fuck all that shit. Like, all of it. And I didn't give a damn. And that kind of helped me distance myself from people who was trying to coach me on how to be. Because I'm walking inside of this space and journey right now. Feeling all the things and experiencing all of this firsthand. I know you think you got the news that I need. But you can't walk this for me. You sure can't. And that helped me distance myself from people that I love. I'm not sorry, because it also helped me to see myself on a whole nother level. And that's why I'm here. So I'm sharing this journey with y'all. And I will talk to y'all later. I'll probably send updated pictures once I get everything done, shampoo, condition, cleaned out. I clean all this mess up and get it curled up and cute. I will be back. I don't know if y'all can see, but Feather done aged me up, and I'm ready to get in the shower, get my scalp scrubbed and all that. Yes.